Lovesutra, it's all about equality. Lovesutra, never compromise on quality. Lovesutra, it's about being sexy and free. Lovesutra, it's about you and me.
If you've been dating for a while, you would understand that navigating through the dating scene be downright scary. Why? What's the problem? Well, to begin with, your boy has an insatiable appetite for sex, which could leave you struggling to fulfill his demands of passion. Besides, a sex addict has a fetish for escalation of risky behavior, no matter how disastrous the consequence. So, I'm back again with Lovesutra, giving you the tell-all signs that you might just be dating a nympho. This can be confusing. Well, apparently everybody cheats, but with a sex addict, it's non-stop and incessant. You know, he's carrying on in 3 to 4 relationships all at once outside his primary relationship with you. Revolting, isn't it? Well, go confront him before he turns you upside down. Hold on to that crown. Does he not take no for an answer in bed and is always confident and controlling? Voyeurism? He hacks your phone, he puts spy cameras in your house, he even stalks you. And what's even worse, he wouldn't let you come into the limelight because you will find better options than him. Well, this obsession to control is what you need to break. From him visiting prostitutes to sexually harassing you, it's only gonna get worse. Sexy kitty cat, if you wanna grow, show this nasty the door. Hanging out with a sex addict? Well, be prepared for lies and a truckload of them. You know, he's not gonna be where he says he is. He might even tell you he earns more money than he actually does. The list is endless. So, let's puncture his tire and acknowledge that he's nothing more than liar, liar, pants on fire. After a fabulous time together, you fall asleep in the arms of your better half, only to wake up to a rude shock of him wanking next to you. Now, before you get into a sympathy trip of you not being beautiful enough, let me inform you, it's not about you, it's about him. That he's a compulsive wanker. Before you storm out of that room, make sure you throw him the number of a shrink who can clean his libido up with a broom. If the dude likes to slip it in without slipping it on, he's indulging in unsafe sex. That's probably because he doesn't care. All the safety and security is thrown to the wind for momentary pleasure. And it's you who suffers the STDs and the herpes, and in all probabilities, you are the one who's gonna go pay the medical bills, curing yourself those. Well, girl, save yourself the pain. Can't you see this guy is totally lame? He's really fishy about where his money goes. Honey, after all, prostitutes don't take credit cards, and sex fetish shop purchases are anonymously hidden from his bank statements. So he goes and blows up his cash on all these mysterious expenses, and all you get for Valentine's are wilted roses. Probably doesn't even have any sense left for that. How does that make you feel? Like that fish at the bottom of the aquarium called an eel? His phone, his laptop, you touching it? That's a big no-no, strictly prohibited. Why? Because the hard disk of his laptop is filled with pornography and his phone with sex texts of hookers. Whereas he freely goes through your mails and your phone whenever he feels like it. Can somebody just scream equality for once? You know, just so that I know it exists. If he's snooping on you, choking you playfully, blindfolding you, his kinky and weird side is already quite apparent. Fancy you being passed out in your car and him forcing himself on you in an unconscious state. That's like passing all levels of decency just for his sadism. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what to do. Go park him in a public place, strip him naked, bobbit him, and desert him. That should teach him a lesson for life, to never put a lady through that strife. Okay, all you nymphs out there, I think you get my drift. So dump him at the rehab and move on. Soon enough, you'll find a new boy who'll love you compassionately and tender. Until next time, this is me, Pooja Mishra, hammering it in. Love yourself first. The others, they come later.